이번 영상은 옥스퍼드 3000 기초 영어 단어 총 10편 중 제7편으로 O와 Q 사이의 300개 단어를 준비했습니다. 단어별 예문 2개씩 총 600개의 예문과 이미지를 같이 포함해 놓았습니다. 그럼 시작하겠습니다.
사무실, 회사.
Office. Office. She works in a big office downtown. He was elected to a public office.
경찰관, 장교, 공무원.
Officer. Officer. The officer gave us directions. He is a high-ranking military officer.
공식적인, 공무원.
Official. Official. The official report was released today. A government official visited the site.
자주, 종종.
Often. Often. I often go for a walk in the morning. We often eat out on weekends.
아,
Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh no, I forgot my phone.
기름, 석유.
Oil. Oil. She poured oil into the pan. The price of oil is rising.
좋아, 괜찮은, 괜찮게.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's meet at 5 p.m. The food was okay, not great.
나이 많은, 오래된.
Old. Old. My grandmother is very old but healthy. I found an old book in the attic.
옛날 시계, 구식의.
Old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. The house is decorated in an old-fashioned style. He has an old-fashioned way of thinking.
뭐뭐 위에, 계속해서.
On. On. A cat is sitting on the roof. It stayed on despite the rain.
한 번, 한때, 뭐뭐 하자마자.
Once. Once. I have been there once. Once I arrive, I'll call you.
하나, 하나의, 한 명.
One. One. He owns one car and 2 motorcycles. I lost my pen, so I bought a new one.
양파.
Onion. Onion. He cried while cutting an onion. I don't like raw onions in my burger.
온라인에, 온라인으로.
Online. Online. I bought this book from an online store. You can watch the movie online.
유일한, 오직.
Only. Only. This is the only restaurant open late at night. I only drink coffee in the morning.
뭐뭐 위로.
Onto. Onto. He jumped onto the bed. The cat climbed onto the roof.
열린, 열다.
Open. Open. This store is open 24 hours. Please open the window.
개막, 시작, 빈자리.
Opening. Opening. The festival's opening was exciting. There is a job opening at the company.
작동하다, 운영하다,
Operate. Operate. The elevator is not operating now. He operates a small business.
수술, 작동,
Operation. Operation. He had a heart operation. The operation of this machine is simple.
의견, 견해,
Opinion. Opinion. In my opinion, he is right. What's your opinion on this mirror?
상대, 반대자,
Opponent. Opponent. He defeated his opponent in the final match. She is a strong opponent of the new law.
기회,
Opportunity. Opportunity. He took the opportunity to travel abroad. This is a great opportunity for you.
반대하다,
Oppose. Oppose. Many people opposed the war. They oppose the new policy.
반대하는,
Opposed. Opposed. The two parties are opposed to each other. They are strongly opposed to the changes.
반대의, 맞은편의, 반대,
Opposite. Opposite. We have opposite opinions. The bank is opposite the post office.
반대, 저항,
Opposition. Opposition. The crowd shouted in opposition to the decision. They held signs showing their opposition.
옵션, 선택권,
Option. Option. The car comes with many options. You have two options, stay or leave.
또는, 아니면,
Or. Would you like coffee or tea? You can take the bus or walk.
오렌지, 주황색의,
Orange. Orange. She drank a glass of orange juice. The sunset was a beautiful orange color.
주문, 명령, 주문하다,
Order. Order. I placed an order for a pizza. The officer ordered them to stop.
평범한, 보통의,
Ordinary. Ordinary. He is just an ordinary man. Today is just an ordinary day.
기관, 오르간,
Organ. Organ. The heart is an important organ. She plays the organ at church.
조직, 단체,
Organization. Organization. She works for a non-profit organization. The organization helps poor children.
정리하다, 조직하다,
Organize. Organize. I need to organize my closet. They organized a fundraising event.
정리된, 체계적인, 조직적인,
Organized. Organized. I like to keep my files organized. He is a very organized person.
주최자, 조직자,
Organizer. Organizer. The protest organizer gathered thousands of people. The organizer arranged everything perfectly.
기원, 유래.
Origin. Origin. The origin of the universe is a mystery. This word has a Latin origin.
원래의, 원본.
Original. Original. This is the original painting. I prefer the original over the remake.
원래, 처음에.
Originally. Originally. This building was originally a school. He is originally from Canada.
다른, 다른 사람.
Other. Other. Do you have any other questions? One book is mine, and the other is yours.
그렇지 않으면, 다르게.
Otherwise. Otherwise. Hurry up, otherwise you will miss the bus. He acted otherwise than expected.
뭐뭐 해야 한다.
Ought. Ought. You ought to sleep early. He ought to be more careful.
우리의.
Our. Our. Our house is near the park. This is our first trip abroad.
우리의 것.
Ours. Ours. The car in the garage is ours. Their hotel is big, but ours is bigger.
우리 자신.
Ourselves. Ourselves. We built the house ourselves. We should trust ourselves more.
밖으로, 뭐뭐 밖에.
Out. Out. The cat ran out of the house. She looked out the window.
결과, 성과.
Outcome. Outcome. We are waiting for the final outcome. The outcome of the race was unexpected.
야외의, 실외의.
Outdoor. Outdoor. The hotel has an outdoor swimming pool. We bought an outdoor table for the garden.
야외에서, 실외에서.
Outdoors. Outdoors. Let's eat outdoors today. The kids love playing outdoors.
바깥의, 외부의.
Outer. Outer. He wore an outer layer over his sweater. The outer walls of the building are made of brick.
윤곽, 개요. 윤곽을 그리다.
Outline. Outline. The outline of the building was visible. The artist outlined the figure with chalk.
밖에, 외부에, 외부, 외부의.
Outside. Outside. The kids are playing outside. The outside of the house needs painting.
오븐, 화덕.
Oven. Oven. She put the pizza in the oven. The oven is too hot to touch.
뭐뭐 위에, 넘어서.
Over. Over. The picture is hanging over the fireplace. He jumped over the fence.
전체적인, 전반적으로.
Overall. Overall. The overall design of the building is modern. Overall, I think the movie was good.
해외에, 해외에.
Overseas. Overseas. She plans to study overseas. They have many overseas clients.
빚지다, 덕분이다.
Oh. Oh. He owes me $100. He owes his success to his parents.
자신의, 자기 것, 소유하다.
Own. Own. I have my own room. He owns several cars.
주인, 소유자.
Owner. Owner. He is the owner of the bookstore. The owner of the car reported it stolen.
속도, 걸음, 속도를 맞추다.
Pace. Pace. He walked at a slow pace. She paced herself during the race.
짐을 싸다, 포장하다, 꾸러미.
Pack. Pack. They packed everything into boxes. He packed his lunch in a bag.
속포, 패키지, 포장하다.
Package. Package. I received a package this morning. This vacation package includes flights and hotels.
페이지, 쪽.
Page. Page. He bookmarked the page he was reading. The first page is missing from the document.
고통, 통증.
Pain. Pain. He felt a sharp pain in his back. The pain was unbearable.
고통스러운, 괴로운.
Painful. Painful. The injury was very painful. Losing her dog was a painful experience.
칠하다, 물감.
Paint. Paint. He painted the house white. She mixed different colors of paint.
화가, 도장공.
Painter. Painter. The painter painted a beautiful landscape. She is a famous portrait painter.
그림, 회화.
Painting. Painting. The museum has a painting by Van Gogh. The painting is displayed in the gallery.
한 쌍, 짝.
Pair. Pair. This pair of socks is very comfortable. They make a perfect pair.
궁전, 대저택.
Palace. Palace. The king lives in a beautiful palace. We visited the historic palace last summer.
창백한, 연한.
Pale. Pale. She looked pale after hearing the bad news. The pale blue sky was clear and peaceful.
펜, 냄비.
Pan. Pan. She cooked eggs in the frying pan. The soup is boiling in the pan.
판, 패널.
Panel. Panel. The solar panels generate electricity. A panel of experts discussed the issue.
바지.
Pants. Pants. He bought a new pair of pants. These pants are very comfortable.
종이, 신문.
Paper. Paper. I need some paper to write a note. He reads the paper every morning.
문단, 단락.
Paragraph. Paragraph. The first paragraph of the essay is well written. Please rewrite this paragraph for clarity.
부모,
Parent. Parent. A parent's love is unconditional. Being a parent is a big responsibility.
공원, 주차하다.
Park. Park. They had a picnic in the park. Please park the car in the designated area.
주차,
Parking. Parking. The parking lot is full. They provide free parking for customers.
부분, 역할.
Part. Part. I like this part of the movie. She plays a key part in the team.
참가자,
Participant. Participant. Each participant will receive a gift. The participant list includes students and teachers.
참가하다, 참여하다.
Participate. Participate. He participated in the cooking contest. Many students participated in the survey.
특별한, 특정한.
Particular. Particular. I have no particular plans for this weekend. She has a particular way of speaking.
특히, 특별히.
Particularly. Particularly. I particularly enjoyed the dessert. This book is particularly interesting for history lovers.
부분적으로, 일부.
Partly. Partly. The road was partly covered with snow. He is partly responsible for the mistake.
파트너, 동반자.
Partner. Partner. He is my tennis partner. We are partners in this game.
파티, 정당.
Party. Party. We had a great time at the birthday party. She is a member of the ruling party.
지나가다, 통과.
Pass. Pass. The car passed through the tunnel. You need a pass to enter the building.
통로, 구절.
Passage. Passage. The passage leads to the garden. This passage is from a famous novel.
승객.
Passenger. Passenger. The train was full of passengers. Each passenger must show their ticket.
열정, 정열.
Passion. Passion. His passion for music is well known. He has a passion for learning.
여권.
Passport. Passport. May I see your passport? You need a passport to travel abroad.
과거의, 과거. 뭐뭐를 지나서.
Past. Past. He looked at his past photos. The past is important, but the future matters more.
길, 경로.
Path. Path. The path leads to the forest. He chose a different career path.
환자, 참을성 있는.
Patient. Patient. Doctors visited the patient twice a day. He remained patient in the long line.
패턴, 양식.
Pattern. Pattern. The fabric has a beautiful floral pattern. Weather patterns change over time.
지불하다, 급여.
Pay. Pay. Can I pay by credit card? The company offers equal pay to all employees.
지불, 납부, 결제.
Payment. Payment. Is the payment in cash or card? The payment was declined.
평화, 안정.
Peace. Peace. The country is finally at peace. She finds peace in reading books.
평화로운, 조용한.
Peaceful. Peaceful. The lake was calm and peaceful. We had a peaceful evening at home.
펜, 필기구.
Pen. Pen. I need a pen to write this note. She gave me her pen as a gift.
연필.
Pencil. Pencil. He sharpened his pencil before starting. This drawing was done with a pencil.
penny.
Penny. Penny. I found a penny on the street. A penny for your thoughts.
사람들, 국민.
People. People. People are waiting in line. The people of the country are friendly.
후추, 고추.
Pepper. Pepper. Add some pepper to the soup. The red pepper is very spicy.
뭐뭐당, 뭐뭐마다.
Per. Per. The tickets cost $10 per person. The car travels 70 miles per hour.
퍼센트, 퍼센트에, 퍼센트로.
Percent. Percent. The interest rate is 5%. The sales increased by 10%.
백분율, 비율.
Percentage. Percentage. Express the result as a percentage. What percentage of people use smartphones?
완벽한, 이상적인.
Perfect. Perfect. This is a perfect place for camping. The weather today is perfect for a picnic.
완벽하게, 전적으로.
Perfectly. Perfectly. She performed the song perfectly. This cake is perfectly baked.
수행하다, 공연하다.
Perform. Perform. The surgeon performed a successful operation. The band performed at the festival.
공연, 성과.
Performance. Performance. The performance received a standing ovation. Her performance at work has been excellent.
아마, 어쩌면.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps the bus will be late today. Perhaps it's better to wait.
기간, 시대.
Period. Period. The rainy period lasts for 2 months. That was a difficult period in my life.
영구적인.
Permanent. Permanent. The scar left a permanent mark on his skin. The agreement brought permanent peace.
허락, 허가.
Permission. Permission. The guard checked his permission to enter. He asked for permission to leave early.
허락하다, 허가증.
Permit. Permit. This ticket permits entry to the concert. You need a permit to fish here.
사람.
Person. Person. There was only one person in the room. She's a friendly and outgoing person.
개인적인, 사적인.
Personal. Personal. I keep my personal belongings in this locker. This is my personal notebook.
성격, 개성.
Personality. Personality. His personality is very outgoing. Personality is more important than looks.
개인적으로, 직접.
Personally. Personally. I personally enjoy hiking. She handled the problem personally.
관점, 시각.
Perspective. Perspective. The book offers a new perspective. We need to consider different perspectives.
설득하다, 납득시키다.
Persuade. Persuade. He finally persuaded his parents. She persuaded me with strong arguments.
애완동물, 반려동물.
Pet. Pet. She took her pet dog for a walk. Pets require a lot of care.
단계, 시기.
Phase. Phase. The moon has different phases. She is going through a difficult phase.
현상, 사건.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Global warming is a worldwide phenomenon. Northern lights are a natural phenomenon.
철학, 이념.
Philosophy. Philosophy. He studied Greek philosophy in college. Her life philosophy is to stay positive.
전화, 전화하다.
Phone. Phone. His phone rang in the middle of the meeting. He phoned to confirm the reservation.
사진.
Photo. Photo. She took a photo of the sunset. This photo is very clear.
사진, 사진을 찍다.
Photograph. Photograph. He took a black and white photograph. She loves to photograph wild animals.
사진작가, 사진사.
Photographer. Photographer. He is a professional photographer. The photographer captured beautiful moments.
사진 촬영, 사진술.
Photography. Photography. Good photography depends on lighting. Photography requires both creativity and skill.
구, 문구.
Phrase. Phrase. She learned a new English phrase today. She highlighted key phrases in the article.
신체의, 물리적인.
Physical. Physical. She has a physical exam every year. There was no physical evidence of the crime.
물리학.
Physics. Physics. Physics explains how gravity works. Physics explains the laws of nature.
피아노.
Piano. Piano. She plays the piano beautifully. I want to learn how to play the piano.
고르다, 선택.
Pick. Pick. You can pick any seat you like. This is my pick for the best song.
그림, 묘사하다.
Picture. Picture. This picture was taken during our trip to Italy. She is pictured as a strong leader.
조각, 부분, 한 개.
Piece. Piece. He gave me a small piece of chocolate. I bought a beautiful piece of furniture.
돼지.
Pig. Pig. The farmer raises pigs on his farm. The pig is rolling in the mud.
더미, 쌓다.
Pile. Pile. He stacked a pile of firewood near the fireplace. They piled the boxes in the corner.
조종사, 파일럿.
Pilot. Pilot. The pilot landed the plane safely. He dreams of becoming a pilot.
핀, 고정하다.
Pin. Pin. She secured the scarf with a pin. She pinned the note to the board.
분홍색, 분홍색의.
Pink. Pink. Pink is often associated with love. The flowers in the garden are pink.
파이프, 관.
Pipe. Pipe. The gas pipe needs to be repaired. The plumber fixed the broken pipe.
공 던지기, 음의 높낮이.
Pitch. Pitch. The pitcher threw a perfect pitch. She raised her voice to a high pitch.
장소, 두다.
Place. Place. We finally found a place to park. He carefully placed the vase on the shelf.
단순한, 명백한.
Plain. Plain. She prefers plain clothes without patterns. It was plain that he was upset.
계획, 계획하다.
Plan. Plan. Do you have any plans for the weekend? We are planning to move next year.
비행기.
Plane. Plane. The plane took off on time. I slept during the whole plane ride.
행성,
Planet. Planet. Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Scientists are searching for life on other planets.
계획, 기획,
Planning. Planning. The wedding planning took months. Proper planning can save time and money.
식물, 공장, 심다, 설립하다.
Plant. Plant. She watered the plants in the garden. The factory is a large manufacturing plant.
플라스틱, 플라스틱의.
Plastic. Plastic. Plastic materials are used in many industries. Recycling plastic can help the environment.
접시,
Plate. Plate. How many plates do you need? He put the food on the plate.
승강장, 플랫폼, 단상.
Platform. Platform. The train will arrive at platform 3. The software runs on multiple platforms.
놀다, 연주하다, 놀이, 연극.
Play. Play. The children are playing in the park. The musician played a soft melody.
선수, 연주자.
Player. Player. He is a talented basketball player. The player practiced daily to improve.
즐거운, 유쾌한.
Pleasant. Pleasant. It's always pleasant to spend time with friends. We had a pleasant time at the party.
제발, 부디, 기쁘게 하다.
Please. Please. Please pass me the salt. She always tries to please others.
기쁜, 만족한.
Pleased. Pleased. She was pleased with the gift. He was pleased with the results.
기쁨, 즐거움.
Pleasure. Pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. He took great pleasure in helping others.
많은 양, 충분함.
Plenty. Plenty. There is plenty to eat. They have plenty of time to finish the task.
줄거리, 음모, 구성하다.
Plot. Plot. She wrote a novel with a complex plot. The spy was involved in a secret plot.
더하여, 추가된, 게다가, 장점.
Plus. Plus. I would like a coffee plus a croissant. We need plus 2 more volunteers.
주머니,
Pocket. Pocket. He put his phone in his pocket. I have a pocket full of change.
시,
Poem. Poem. She wrote a beautiful poem. The poem was full of emotion.
시인.
Poet. Poet. The poet wrote about nature. He is a famous poet in our country.
시, 운문.
Poetry. Poetry. He recited poetry at the event. He published a book of poetry.
점, 요점, 가리키다, 지적하다.
Point. Point. That's a good point. He pointed to the map on the wall.
뾰족한, 날카로운.
Pointed. Pointed. The pencil has a pointed tip. Her comments were very pointed.
독, 독살하다, 해치다.
Poison. Poison. Some mushrooms contain deadly poison. The villain tried to poison the hero.
독이 있는, 해로운.
Poisonous. Poisonous. Be careful of poisonous snakes in the area. His words were as poisonous as his actions.
경찰.
Police. Police. The police arrived at the scene quickly. She reported the theft to the police.
경찰관.
Policeman. Policeman. The policeman directed traffic at the intersection. The child waved at the friendly policeman.
정책, 방침.
Policy. Policy. The insurance policy covers car accidents. The company has a strict refund policy.
공손한, 예의 바른.
Polite. Polite. He is always polite to everyone. It's polite to say thank you.
정치의, 정치적인.
Political. Political. He is very interested in political issues. The debate covered several political topics.
정치인.
Politician. Politician. The politician promised to lower taxes. Honest politicians are hard to find.
정치, 정치학.
Politics. Politics. Politics can be a controversial topic. Politics affects every aspect of our lives.
오염, 공해.
Pollution. Pollution. Air pollution is a serious problem in big cities. The river suffers from heavy pollution.
수영장, 웅덩이.
Pool. Pool. We swam in the pool all afternoon. Rain formed a pool in the yard.
가난한, 형편없는.
Poor. Poor. She donates money to poor children. The service was poor.
터지는 소리, 팝음악. 대중적인.
Pop. Pop. The balloon made a loud pop. He loves listening to pop music.
인기 있는, 대중적인.
Popular. Popular. Virtual gaming is increasingly popular. His blog is popular among young professionals.
인기, 유행.
Popularity. Popularity. His popularity grew overnight. Popularity can fade quickly.
인구, 주민.
Population. Population. This village has a small population. The population of this area is diverse.
항구, 포트.
Port. Port. The port was closed due to the storm. This port handles a lot of cargo.
초상화.
Portrait. Portrait. The portrait captured his true essence. He commissioned a portrait of his family.
자세를 취하다.
Pose. Pose. They posed for a group photo. The model posed gracefully on the stage.
위치, 입장, 배치하다, 두다.
Position. Position. The position of the statue is perfect. He positioned the chairs around the table.
긍정적인, 좋은 점.
Positive. Positive. Positive thoughts lead to positive outcomes. The positive of this job is the flexible hours.
소유하다, 지니다.
Possess. Possess. They possess a rare collection of art. She possesses a strong will.
소유, 소지품.
Possession. Possession. He lost his possession during the move. He was caught in possession of stolen goods.
가능성.
Possibility. Possibility. There's a possibility we might be late. Is there any possibility of improving this?
가능한, 있을 수 있는.
Possible. Possible. It's possible to finish the work today. It's not possible to predict the outcome.
아마, 어쩌면.
Possibly. Possibly. She could possibly be at the library. Could you possibly help me with this?
우편, 게시물, 게시하다, 발송하다.
Post. Post. She wrote a new post on her blog. He posted a picture on social media.
포스터, 벽보.
Poster. Poster. The concert poster is hanging on the wall. She designed a poster for the event.
냄비, 항아리.
Pot. Pot. The pot on the stove started to boil. He planted flowers in a pot.
감자.
Potato. Potato. I peeled a potato for dinner. I love eating mashed potatoes.
잠재적인, 잠재력.
Potential. Potential. The market has potential for expansion. He showed great potential as a rider.
파운드.
Pound. Pound. The package weighs 5 pounds. I exchanged dollars for pounds.
붓다, 따르다, 쏟다.
Pour. Pour. Pour the milk into the glass. The rain poured down heavily all night.
빈곤, 가난.
Poverty. Poverty. They are working to reduce poverty. Poverty is a serious issue in many countries.
가루, 분말.
Powder. Powder. She put some powder on her face. The recipe calls for baking powder.
힘, 권력, 작동시키다.
Power. Power. The new engine has more power. The engine powers the car.
강력한, 힘이 센.
Powerful. Powerful. The storm was very powerful. A powerful leader can change the world.
실용적인, 현실적인.
Practical. Practical. This bag is practical for everyday use. The teacher gave practical advice.
연습, 실행, 연습하다.
Practice. Practice. Daily practice improves your skills. He practices the piano every day.
칭찬, 칭찬하다.
Praise. Praise. The coach's praise lifted his spirits. She praised his courage to speak out.
기도하다, 빌다.
Pray. Pray. She prays every night before bed. We prayed for good weather.
기도, 기원.
Prayer. Prayer. He said a prayer before the meal. The church held a prayer for the victims.
예측하다, 예언하다.
Predict. Predict. He predicted the market would rise. Nobody predicted the sudden change.
예측, 예언.
Prediction. Prediction. The economist made a prediction about inflation. The prediction was accurate.
선호하다, 더 좋아하다.
Prefer. Prefer. He prefers walking to driving. She prefers working alone.
임신한.
Pregnant. Pregnant. She is pregnant with her first child. The cat is pregnant.
준비, 대비.
Preparation. Preparation. I need more time for preparation. The preparation took longer than expected.
준비하다, 대비하다.
Prepare. Prepare. They're preparing for their trip to Europe. I will prepare dinner tonight.
준비된.
Prepared. Prepared. She was well prepared for the interview. They are prepared for any emergencies.
존재, 출석.
Presence. Presence. Her presence made the event special. The teacher checked our presence in class.
선물, 현재, 제시하다. 현재의.
Present. Present. The present is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
발표, 제시.
Presentation. Presentation. She gave a presentation on climate change. Her presentation of the problem was concise.
보존하다, 유지하다.
Preserve. Preserve. We must preserve the environment. Scientists are trying to preserve endangered species.
대통령, 회장.
President. President. Security escorted the president. He was elected as the president of the company.
누르다, 압박하다. 언론, 출판물.
Press. Press. He pressed the doorbell and Wei did. The story was all over the press.
압력, 압박.
Pressure. Pressure. The pressure in the tire is too low. He felt pressure to succeed.
뭐뭐인 척하다, 가장하다.
Pretend. Pretend. She pretended to be asleep. He pretends not to know.
예쁜, 꽤, 상당히.
Pretty. Pretty. The garden is full of pretty flowers. The weather is pretty nice today.
예방하다, 막다.
Prevent. Prevent. She locked the door to prevent theft. The vaccine helps prevent the flu.
이전의, 앞선.
Previous. Previous. I liked the previous version of the app. Her previous job was in sales.
이전에, 미리.
Previously. Previously. I had previously visited this CD. I had previously visited the museum.
가격, 가격을 매기다.
Price. Price. The price of gold keeps rising. The items were priced too high.
사제, 성직자.
Priest. Priest. The priest delivered a sermon. He became a priest after many years of study.
주요한, 기본적인.
Primary. Primary. The primary cause of the accident was speeding. This school focuses on primary education.
주요한, 최고의, 전성기.
Prime. Prime. The prime suspect was arrested. The boxer retired at the peak of his prime.
왕자.
Prince. Prince. The prince arrived at the palace. The young prince will be king someday.
공주.
Princess. Princess. The princess danced at the royal ball. She was treated like a princess.
교장, 우두머리, 주요한.
Principal. Principal. The principal of the school is very strict. She is the principal dancer in the ballet company.
원칙, 신념.
Principle. Principle. Honesty is a key principle in business. He lives by his principles.
인쇄하다, 출력하다. 인쇄물.
Print. Print. He printed the documents for the meeting. The book is available in print.
프린터, 인쇄기.
Printer. Printer. The printer is out of paper. The printer ran out of ink.
인쇄, 출력.
Printing. Printing. The printing of the newspaper starts at midnight. This book is from the second printing.
우선사항, 우선순위.
Priority. Priority. Family should always be a priority. Customer satisfaction is our main priority.
감옥, 교도소.
Prison. Prison. The prison was located on a remote island. He spent 5 years in prison.
죄수, 수감자.
Prisoner. Prisoner. The prisoner tried to escape. The guards watched the prisoner closely.
사생활, 프라이버시.
Privacy. Privacy. Social media can invade your privacy. Cameras in the office raise privacy concerns.
사적인, 개인적인.
Private. Private. This is my private room. He keeps his private life separate from work.
상, 상품.
Prize. Prize. The winner held the trophy and prize. He received a prize for his artwork.
아마, 아마도.
Probably. Probably. They are probably busy with work. They probably won't change their plans.
문제, 난제.
Problem. Problem. He solved the math problem easily. The main problem is lack of communication.
절차, 과정.
Procedure. Procedure. The doctor explained the medical procedure. The procedure for applying is simple.
과정, 절차, 처리하다.
Process. Process. The process of making bread takes time. The machine processes data quickly.
생산하다, 만들다, 농산물.
Produce. Produce. The farm produces fresh vegetables. The market sells local produce.
생산자, 제작자.
Producer. Producer. He is a well-known movie producer. Local farmers are the main producers of honey.
제품, 생산품.
Product. Product. This product is made from natural ingredients. This product is very popular among teenagers.
생산, 제작.
Production. Production. Car production has slowed down. The production of this model will stop next year.
직업, 전문직.
Profession. Profession. Teaching is a rewarding profession. The legal profession requires strong ethics.
전문적인, 전문가.
Professional. Professional. He plays tennis at a professional level. He is a medical professional.
교수.
Professor. Professor. He became a professor at a famous university. He is a professor of biology.
프로필, 개요.
Profile. Profile. I updated my profile picture. The report gives a profile of the company.
이익, 수익.
Profit. Profit. The company made a huge profit this year. Higher sales led to increased profit.
프로그램, 프로그램을 짜다.
Program. Program. The software program needs an update. He programmed the robot to walk.
진전, 발전, 발전하다.
Progress. Progress. He is making good progress in his studies. He progressed from intern to manager.
프로젝트, 과제, 예상하다.
Project. Project. The students completed their science project. Sales are projected to grow next year.
약속하다, 약속.
Promise. Promise. She promised to call me later. She made a promise to her parents.
홍보하다, 승진시키다.
Promote. Promote. They promoted their new product online. He was promoted to manager last year.
발음하다, 선언하다.
Pronounce. Pronounce. How do you pronounce this word? The priest pronounced them husband and wife.
증거, 입증.
Proof. Proof. They found proof of his innocence. Do you have any proof of purchase?
적절한, 알맞은.
Proper. Proper. He needs proper medical care. He wore proper attire for the formal event.
제대로, 적절히.
Properly. Properly. Make sure the machine is working properly. She didn't explain the rules properly.
재산, 속성.
Property. Property. The house is her personal property. Gold has excellent conductive properties.
제안, 계획, 청혼.
Proposal. Proposal. He reviewed the proposal carefully. He made a romantic proposal to her.
제안하다, 청혼하다.
Propose. Propose. He proposed a new business plan. He proposed to her on the beach.
전망, 가능성.
Prospect. Prospect. The company's future prospects are bright. There is little prospect of success.
보호하다, 지키다.
Protect. Protect. He wore a helmet to protect his head. She protected her skin with sunscreen.
보호, 방어.
Protection. Protection. The police ensure public protection. The fortress was designed for protection.
항의, 시위, 항의하다.
Protest. Protest. She joined a peaceful protest. Fans protested the referee's decision.
자랑스러운, 뿌듯한.
Proud. Proud. She is proud of her son. He felt proud after winning the competition.
입증하다, 증명하다.
Prove. Prove. Can you prove this theory? Time will prove who is right.
제공하다. 공급하다.
Provide. Provide. The hotel provides free Wi-Fi. The school provides free lunch to students.
심리학자.
Psychologist. Psychologist. He works as a clinical psychologist. The psychologist helped him overcome anxiety.
심리학. 심리.
Psychology. Psychology. Psychology helps us understand human behavior. The book explores human psychology.
공공의. 대중의. 대중.
Public. Public. The park is open to the public. Public transportation is very convenient here.
출판. 발행.
Publication. Publication. The library has many scientific publications. This magazine is a monthly publication.
출판하다. 발행하다.
Publish. Publish. The company publishes several magazines. They publish a newspaper every week.
당기다. 당기기.
Pull. Pull. He pulled the door open. Give the rope a strong pull.
처벌하다. 벌하다.
Punish. Punish. The teacher punished the students for cheating. The law punishes criminals severely.
처벌. 형벌.
Punishment. Punishment. The punishment was harsh but fair. The punishment was 5 years in prison.
구매. 구매하다.
Purchase. Purchase. Keep your receipt as proof of purchase. She purchased a new laptop online.
순수한. 깨끗한.
Pure. Pure. The ring is made of pure gold. She has a pure heart.
보라색의. 보라색.
Purple. Purple. He bought a purple backpack. She dyed her hair purple.
목적. 의도.
Purpose. Purpose. What is the purpose of your visit? He explained his purpose for visiting.
추구하다. 뒤쫓다.
Pursue. Pursue. He pursued a life of adventure. The police are pursuing the suspect.
밀다. 밀기.
Push. Push. She pushed the cart down the aisle. Give the swing a push.
놓다. 두다.
Put. Put. He put his glasses on the table. She put the groceries in the fridge.
자격. 자격증.
Qualification. Qualification. He has the qualifications for the job. He listed his qualifications on his resume.
자격이 있는. 적격의.
Qualified. Qualified. Only qualified applicants will be interviewed. She finally became a qualified teacher.
자격을 얻다.
Qualify. Qualify. He qualified as a doctor last year. He didn't qualify for the job.